How on earth did I get here? How am I here?
This is quite embarrassing to watch, Meghan Markle with the claw urging the royal while she's standing in front of him as though she's the one who is being hired to stand next to the lady who cut the ribbon, because Harry didn't cut the ribbon, Meghan didn't cut the ribbon. Yet the headlines are misleading. Here we go. She's urging there, cutting on the conversation and looking at the men. How dare you? It's incredible. Let's look at it. Look at it again. She cuts it off the conversation and look at him. Look at the men saying, how dare you? I am the center of attention. It's pretty repulsive. She is repugnant. And so, they were paid to appear there. These so-called journalists, you would think that they would know a little bit of history. But apparently, Amanda Platel does not know any history at all. In fact, she's forgotten about Prince Andrew and Prince Philip. Okay? Yeah. Because now she's claiming, Platel's people, why I feel sorry for Prince Harry on Poppy Day. Because she claims, how sad that Prince Harry will not be there. Tomorrow, King Charles and Queen Camilla, the Prince and Princess of Wales, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, and the Princess Royal will all attend the National Service of Remembrance at the Cenotaph. But Harry, who, unlike any of them, has actually served his country in action, will be absent. I can just picture him 4 years ago, the last time he laid a wreath here in Britain to commemorate the war dead. Solemn and respectful, his officer's uniform bedecked with medals, he performed his part at the sacred ceremony with the utmost dignity. But then, the following year, his request to pay tribute at the remembrance service or even to have someone lay a wreath on his behalf was denied. He was no longer a working royal. That is Amanda Platel, because whenever the royals, the queen or the senior royals, the senior working royals, go up there, they're not handing the wreaths, or they're not placing the wreaths on behalf of themselves. They are being asked to place them on behalf of a regiment or a branch of the military So it's not like, I'm Charles, I'm going to put it there for you. No, the queen goes and represents the nation, and as the nation, she's placing it. It's not on behalf of Elizabeth, Mountbatten Windsor. Or Elizabeth Windsor. No, it's on behalf of the branch. Now, it's really funny that Amanda Platel talks about that William did not see combat, but yet William served in the RAF as pilot's rescue service. So he didn't see combat. Neither did Harry. Harry has never seen combat. He went to Afghanistan surrounded by bodyguards. He's never been placed in any danger. He could have just as easily be where he was in England, because he was never in any danger. And he didn't do a proper tour. He did 8 weeks or something like that both times. And he was in a bunker protected by SAS soldiers, unlike Prince Andrew, who used himself as bait. And he flew that helicopter without any bodyguards. Whatever you may think of Prince Andrew, he used himself as bait for the missiles on the ground to shot his helicopter down to distract from the soldiers invading on the bottom. That takes balls. Now you're wondering, how did Harry and Meghan Markle ended up at the Navy SEALs thing, right? How did they end up there? Well, Disney CEO Bob Iger receives Navy SEAL Foundation honor, recognizes soldiers. Yep, that's the same Bob Iger. Yep, we're going to get into this. Yes. Shit. The Los Angeles Evening of Tribute benefiting the Navy SEAL Foundation, that's a private foundation, raised $4 million for the organization's Naval Special Warfare Community, which provides financial, emotional, and therapeutic support for wounded soldiers and families of fallen post 9/11 veterans. Bob Iger, Walt Disney chair and CEO, was feted with the Navy SEAL Foundation's Patriot Award at the Thursday night soiree held at the Beverly Hills Wilshire Hotel. Pirates of the Caribbean producer Jerry Bruckheimer, a former recipient of the award, was there to present Iger with the honor, as well as Master of Ceremonies Jimmy Kimmel. This is why Harry was supposed to go on Jimmy Kimmel, but then I think they fell out, and he didn't end up going there. Okay, and additional guests included producer Brian Grazer, Netflix, listen to this, Netflix Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos, actress Zoe Saldana, Kamala Harris, and guess who was there? The music is Kevin David Foster. Do we remember these names? Do these, ring a bell at all? This was in 2017, right? That Bob Iger, and he is a member of the board, by the way. Bob Iger is a member of the board of the Navy Foundation, of the Navy SEAL Foundation organization, or whatever you want to call it. This is the same Bob Iger who a couple of years later, Harry met. Remember? Harry was Captain General of the Royal Marines. He snubbed an invitation to the Royal Marines Memorial Service for veterans and victims of the IRA bomb. Instead, he and his wife went to the Lion King premiere, where he was hustling Bob Iger, Disney's CEO, for voiceover work for his wife. This is the respect for the Marines. Are we seeing the links here? And of course, David Foster is Harry's second father. Okay, so are we getting how the links are working out here? But you want to know the best part of it all is? Amanda Platel tries to compare Harry's complete lack of service, because he didn't do any service, and she forgets that William was many years in the army. Yeah, he didn't go to Afghanistan, but actually neither really did Harry. Harry has never seen combat, as he admits himself coming back on that Netflix mockumentary. He says that the only time he saw a wounded soldier was when he was on his way back on the plane, and the wind blew the curtain up and opened the curtains, and he saw a wounded soldier. Prince William saw wounded people almost on a daily basis while he was a rescue pilot, helping people, and he served the military well. And Harry, what did he do? He went to Afghanistan surrounded. He got a participation medal, guys. He went to Afghanistan surrounded by SAS bodyguards. This guy never saw one day in action. And Amanda Platel forgets that no matter how much you loathe Prince Andrew, he flew a helicopter. He really is a pilot, okay? And he flew a helicopter in Argentina to use himself as bait for tanks to fire missiles at him to bring his helicopter down, so the troops on the ground can either get out safely or invade properly, whatever you may see it. But he used himself as bait. That, I don't care, he may be whatever you want to call him, but that is a true hero. Now, you talk about somebody who was in service. How about Prince Philip? He was in the following battles: Battle of Crete, Battle of Cape Matapan, Allied invasion of Sicily, Operation Dragoon, Operation Robson, Operation Lentil, Battle of Okinawa. He is a proper war hero. Not Harry, who got a participation medal just for being in Afghanistan in a bunker playing with the others. Now, in regards to Harry's medals are the following: the Knight Commander of the Royal Victorian Order, which is not for bravery. This is something personal that the Queen gave him. The Operational Service Medal for Afghanistan. That's it. The Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, and the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Medal. Those are his medals. Okay? There's nothing. It's just for being royal. There's no bravery. He didn't, get anything in honor. He didn't save anybody. It is absolutely, absolutely disgusting that this man and Amanda Platel is trying to, to defend this man complete lack of service. Okay. And now there's actually a proper soldier who was there. And he says he didn't kill anyone. He never fired a shot on any active target. I was there on the same base as he was. It was all just a photo shoot for him. All these soldier photos are BS. He was a second lieutenant and they don't crew the gun turret. I don't know how to pronounce TURRET. They are platoon leaders and he didn't have a platoon. He sat in the headquarters and the headquarter comms shelter the entire time. And the Apache helicopter bullshit was he flew twice. It was a circular track around the FOB and returned. Flight time less than 10 minutes. We were made to sign non-disclosure paperwork, but what can they do now? Okay? That both events, the W and me, managed to get Meghan to participate in with the clause that it was Harry who was supposed to hand over this stuff, be the center of attention. She still won't let Harry forget that he stole her thunder in her sick mind because he handed Kevin Costner the award, not her. In spite of her best skanky efforts to try to grab it, that gentleman there with the orange shirt with the didn't refuse to hand over the microphone to her. I mean, we all seen that. She was absolutely denied any access to any speaking part. She was not allowed to hand over the award to Kevin Costner, although she touched it and then she pushed Harry over as though Harry didn't know how to walk. So both of these things, Meghan Markle was WME managed to hire and secure and got paid for that. But she couldn't manage to push her way into Kevin Costner's thing. However, she did manage to put herself front and center of this thing. She did fulfill her clause that she brought Harry the handbag, but he's still way behind. I mean, Harry cannot be any further away from that thing. He is completely isolated from everybody and anybody. Meghan is the one front and center with the ribbon. Even when the lady cut the ribbon, she was like, oh, well done, you did it, as though she's the royal. Wearing a British Legion poppy while being American. This is a woman who according to her, didn't know anything about the royal family. Remember? Oh, I didn't know anything about the royal family. Because they're not important in the United States. But here, if you see this, Prince Harry and Meghan, when the guy talks about it, when you saw that little video I posted, it is an embarrassing thing. And this is allowed, but this is payback. This is saying F you to Kevin Costner and everybody who ridiculed her. She was not allowed anywhere near the mic. She was not allowed to touch the scissors. Everybody's talking to Harry. Nobody's talking to her. Yet, in this occasion, because this environment is less controlled, Kevin Costner, is not there to say no. People around her are not to say no. It's a very small group out there. Then she comes in because she knows that people are not going to say anything to her. The lady in yellow, it's even there saying, I can't see. Because Meghan Markle is blocking her view to the guy to see what he's saying. Because sometimes that is hard to hear. And she says, I can't see. You just heard her saying, I can't see. But does Meghan Markle care? No. In this occasion, she did manage, even though she couldn't fully take over the event. Because I can guarantee you, she wanted to take over that microphone and give a speech on word salad bullshit. But it is a disgrace that Harry's hiding behind his mommy, Meghan Markle, a D-list actress, who's basically denigrating everything veterans stood for from this man who's only gotten participation medals. He wasn't wearing his, oh my God, I'm angry, my dad didn't invite me to my birthday medal. He's not wearing, oh my God, I managed to marry Meghan medal. He's not wearing his medal. It is a complete disgrace. It is a complete disgrace, guys. So here we have Meghan Markle managed to steal the center of attention somewhat on this small opening gathering of, it's so embarrassing. They were not even allowed to cut the ribbon because the CEO did. And Meghan doesn't get that she's blocking the lady's view, that she's in everybody's way. Nobody wants her there. They would have, because in spite of the fact that all of the medals Harry's got are, participation medals, he is the one who was in the army, not Meghan Markle. The only army she's seen is the army of mattresses that she's had to that she was casting for. That's the army of mattresses that Meghan Markle has seen. And that's it. It is absolutely disgusting. It is an absolute disgrace. Please leave me your thoughts, your comments. Do like the video, guys. Subscribe. It helps the channel. It helps keep it going. It helps because the more views that the videos have, the more YouTube promotes the video. So we get and reach a wider audience. So thank you very much. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people.